Hi, I'm LP Master 6. You ready to fight some bird keepers for the first time? We are almost to Fuchsia City, but I want to fight these three guys because I can. And we get to leave all three of them in because they're all bird keepers and we haven't seen any yet, but we still... Ghost Rider again? Come on. Like, I know some names get shuffled twice, I guess, because of gender differences and, like, sprite differences, counting it as separate trainer classes. I don't know. But, ugh. That gets pretty old. Okay, we are gonna... Yes, I want Lickitung to be leveled up some more, so we're gonna try Hydro Pump. Of course, rock types just go down like bitches. I am so tired of status effects constantly, especially paralysis. It's been getting on my nerves no matter what game I'm playing. I've got to play plenty of Pokemon Emerald and Metroid Dread in Florida. I guess I'll give an update. I gave up on Banjo-Tooie. It's too frustrating. Like, everything you do, everything you see, it's like, can't do that yet, gotta do 2 more things before you do that, but you're not gonna remember, so you're wandering around and eventually can't figure out anything to do after an hour, so it's gonna take you another hour just to get any substantial amount of progress, and then you gotta look up over half of it if you actually want to get everything in a world. You know, in this day and age, I don't have the kind of time I did when I was a kid, and even if I did, I wouldn't have done it. I didn't actually want... Are you kidding me? I am so tired of this cycle here. Alright. We will just... Don't use Spore. Oh, thank God. Yes. You have a super effective move, so there's no way you're going to keep spamming. Okay, and plus we are faster than you anyway. I don't know why Lickitung is slower than a rock, but whatever. I mean, he's pretty agile in the anime. I've never had such a hard time with a, a fucking Graveler. Okay, water flying. What do we want to use? Technically flying, so we're going to go with ice. Not that I want to use Ponyta anymore because she is such high level, but oh well. But also something that happened in Florida I'm excited to talk about. Oh my god, why did that do such little damage? Is Gyarados' special that insane? Let's try Bone Meringue for the hell of it. Oh, that's right, it's a ground move. It's obviously not going to affect a flying type. Fuck, let's just keep doing Aurora Beam, I guess. Oh my god. Well, I recorded my skit for my friend Cody's rap EP. We had already recorded a song for it together, but the skit was the final thing necessary, and then we realized we could just go ahead and release the album. So I helped him with that process, and that is out. I will put a link to that in the description if I remember. I don't know if any of you watching Pokemon Randomizers are at all interested in underground rap music, but our song's pretty goofy. I think it's worth checking out. It's hilarious. And everybody's told me my skit is really funny. I'm my own worst critic, so there's a lot of things I would redo, but I mean, I feel the same way about everything that I do because I am a perfectionist, but the album is nice. I'm a big fan of it, so please, please, please feel free to check it out. It's on all streaming services except Snapchat and Roblox for licensing reasons. It's on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. It's not on 8 Tracks, if that does still exist. So, sorry for 8 Tracks, listeners. I always hated 8 Tracks, though. It was the same shit over and over of people just compiling shitty YouTube rips of music. But, it's on Pandora, Spotify, obviously, iTunes. You can buy the album. Apple Music... what's it? There's a few foreign ones, like ones that are especially popular in other countries, like Deezer. But you can use it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And it feels really good to just be out there, you know. I've been an aspiring musician, on and off, mostly off in the past decade, but since like 2012, so it feels pretty cool. Gloom. Yeah, we'll just stick out and use Fly. Oh, So, yeah, we've been promoting that, and I have funded 25% of the album, and that is really adding up. He's spending a lot on promotion and on shitty things on Fiverr, cheap services on Fiverr that don't work. Like, you know, paying for scams, pretty much. Though those haven't cost us too much. I do get 10% of all the... 10% of all the profits, so feel free to stream it as much as you like. The song I'm in is called Thirsty by Clinch on the Jagtooth album. But I guess enough promoting underground rap. Back to the vlogging. Oh, we had a really good time. My mother-in-law's birthday was very nice. It was a nice new year. I was quite relaxed, and then I made the 15-ish hour drive home. We made it in 15 and a half hours, I think, including all the stops. We didn't go out to eat on the way home, so that was nice. Saved a lot of time and money. And I would love to save as much money in this new year as possible. Alright, I want to go down. I don't know why I was thinking I couldn't go down here, but this is how Fuchsia City works and is laid out, so I would absolutely love to heal, please. Wait, what is... I don't think you are anything important. No, I'm just going to assume you don't have anything for us because I don't want to waste our time talking to you. I don't think a single person in a Pokemon Center in this game has anything for you except the Magikarp salesman. So, we're not going to talk to anybody in here either, but we're seeing a lot more of that Juggler sprite. I'm pretty sure we fought the Juggler in Silphco, right? Again, haven't edited that far yet. Today's January 7th, for those keeping up with all my vlogging. Okay, obligatory item management is done. All I did was put away the Pokeflute, because we're not going to Route 12, possibly at all, ever. And we are not going to use TM42. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what all I want to do. Can't do anything in here yet. Are you the fishing guy who gives us the good rod? We might as well get the good rod? Actually, there's no point. I've been getting all these items, but there's no point in getting these items, so I'm gonna stop. I keep going out of my way for shit I know I'm not gonna use and I just have to put away later, so why do I keep doing that? Let's go to the mart. I really can't think of anything else that would be really helpful for us as far as just people giving us anything in Fuchsia City. I can't think of anything at all, honestly. I don't think we have anything we need to sell. We don't want to buy Ultra Balls because Great Balls are actually better. We haven't used a single revive. We have tons of Super Potions, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we got 16 Super Potions. We got 21 Revives. We have found a lot. Do we not have any more Lemonade or anything? I guess not, but that's fine. Yeah, we don't actually need to buy anything. We're all set. And we've been having an easy time without it being too terribly easy. Now, of course, we weren't supposed to get Sabrina's badge before coming this way. Well, some people think you were because of the way the game is set up. And the more I think about the way this game is laid out as an RPG and its progression, even though I've bitched about Rock Tunnel and how Rock Tunnel sucks, I went on a passionate rant to Galen during one of our road trips about that. Yeah, we don't need to get anything. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and fight the gym because why not? Then we'll do the Safari Zone. And, that might actually end it off for today. I really, again, don't want to overdo it. But I've been listening to that rap album that I'm in, you know, not non-stop, but often. And I'm not getting sick of it because it just feels so good. It feels amazing to be in an album that's on streaming services. And to have my own skit to myself, I feel like an artiste. Even though I'm singing about dehydration. And obviously it's goofy. It's not a serious song. There are serious songs on the album if you're into that. There's a nice variety. Okay, I'm going to shut up and stop promoting it to the wrong audience because that's annoying. And I'm going to go pee. Okay, that feels much better. Why can you... Why is your sight so low? Why can you only run up to me a couple spaces ahead? I know they're being nice to you, but clearly if the player's stupid enough to walk into that guy's line of sight, then they deserve to be fought by him. But I guess they didn't want to make him stand next to the gym guide because he's not supposed to be there. Alright, we may actually leave in all these fights. They should be interesting because this is a, a level curve right here. Koga's gym kind of always gives me trouble in Gen 1 at least. But we'll see how it does here. We did kill the first guy in just one single hit. I love that they have the Team Rocket theme. I guess because the juggler in Silphco has that theme, and they just kind of went with it and didn't. Why did they make the jugglers in the first place? I don't understand some of these decisions. No, you're ice type, so we're gonna get out of here, and we are going to. We still don't really have anything good for water, so I'm just gonna go. We're actually gonna see Slowpoke today. God, what is everything having soft boiled is killing me? Hey, that'll do some neutral damage. Let's try it out. Please do not give me a status effect. Please. Thank God. Okay. Alright, how much is this gonna do? Lapras is pretty beefy, so yeah, not much. Okay. That should have been neutral damage anyway. We're just gonna do what we always do. We're getting into the areas where Seismic Toss is a very dangerous move. Oh yeah, because we don't have that TM. Where do we get that TM normally? That's a move you can get pretty early. Is that a move we got rid of or something? I don't remember. So, I'm more vlogging here. Sorry if you guys are annoyed, but if you are, you probably haven't watched this far. On New Year's Day, we decided to go to the beach. You know, and in Florida, it's nice and hot. Everybody was out because, you know, it's New Year's Day. Everybody's got the time to go out. But there was red tide, so everyone at the beach was coughing, and I soon learned what red tide was because we were all coughing constantly. For those who don't know, that's a bunch of red algae coming up and killing, like, they're toxic to almost everything, and they kill a bunch of fish, and like it just destroys the air around the water. It becomes airborne. That's how bad it is. And so yeah, that was wasn't too bad. It's supposed to cause a lot of problems for people with asthma, but I built up such an immunity to so many things in my life that it only affected me while we were out there, and as soon as we got back in the car, I stopped coughing and I felt just fine. But man, it really kind of messed up my wife's voice, which was already a little, pretty much messed up the whole trip and a couple days afterward anyway. And oh, I was getting some headaches from the constant back and forth of driving into the mountains of East Tennessee to go to Atlanta or like Florida and back, all the different like temperatures and just air pressures. Oh, that was really messing me up. Going to Atlanta and back 4 times. Well, sort of. No, that's not exactly it, but same amount of driving anyway. Okay, we're still level 36. I said I was going to stop doing all of this. Oh, I thought my controller died again. Okay, are these all jugglers? Yeah, we're not going to show this fight if this is just another juggler. No, okay, we are finally getting to see the biker. Yep, that makes sense. Wait, were the bikers actually named bikers? I think they actually were. Oh, man. I don't know, everything's just so surprisingly easy lately, but I did set up a bootleg NES that apparently my mother-in-law got Jerry, who is my wife's biological father and stepfather. Who knows how long ago, and he said, I can't figure out how to hook it up. It was just yellow, red, and white cables. So I hooked it up, and I actually beat my speedrun record on Super Mario Brothers. I did a perfect run for my standards. Except for the first part of World 1-1 where I was goofing off a bit. But I think I did it in under 6 minutes. I forgot what he was sending out. When in doubt, go with... Okay, perfect. Have we seen Sandshrew yet? I think we have, but... Oh, I love this sprite. It's so good. He's just a little possum. He's just a little rodent guy who burrows into the ground. That's such a good design. He looks a lot more like an armadillo there, too, which I think is more likely what he's based on, but I think about rodents more often than I think about armadillos. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody. We should have actually stuck with Dragonite on this one, because, I mean, Earthquake is destroying everything. And I would really love for Dragonite to have been caught up by the end of this video. That would be just fantastic. Don't burn me, thank you. Actually, I don't know if that can burn you, but I'm just kind of assuming. And other than that, nothing interesting's really happened, but I did think about this game a lot more as an RPG after talking to Galen about it the first time, the first drive to Atlanta, and then on the way home we talked about it some more. But the fact that things open up so well, and I've never really thought about the fact that... Hold on, is there a trainer down here? Oh, yes, I guess. I could talk to this guy from here. Do we want to keep you in or not? Depends on your trainer class. I just realized I should have been leaving this guy in anyway because he... Oh, well, it's over now. Drop my balls! PO'd. He's actually required, so oops. My bad, guys. Maybe I'll leave in a useless trainer later that I find interesting. This guy's not required, so I guess we'll make up for it by leaving him in. Our Pokemon are still doing really well. Uh-oh, Mr. Vester's here. I know he wants to cause some trouble. You can hear a cat screaming in the other room. Here's what we do to call her. Poop! Poop! You gotta do that really high-pitched, your voice is struggling note. Oh, it wasn't Poopas, it was Crombius. He is either bored or about to take a dump. It's very hard to tell which. You know what? Let's try Earthquake. No, 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 no. Oh, I regret calling you in here. He wants to check out the insides of my computer. No! That's not cool. Stop it. Oh, come on! Okay, I don't even have to cut. He stopped. I was waiting for the move to be over, but we're all good. Man, Dragonite can just take out everything so beautifully. And you know what? We're gonna do it again. But I know the speedrun record for my... You know, I didn't actually time it, but I know I did it in around under 6 minutes. It had to have been somewhere like 550. I normally take a hit. I didn't tank a hit through Bowser either, because I wanted to do it with the Fire Flower for the ending, because that was just more show-offy and more satisfying. I was about to say, oh, this guy can't be... He can be skipped. You can walk past him. So I showed that fight for no reason. Huh. Oh well, we will go heal. And I'll do that thing I do where I continue the conversation seamlessly, even though I have cut because I went out to heal. Well, that's easier when you don't forget what you were saying. All in all, it was a very unique New Year and an enjoyable vacation, and I didn't really do anything else that noteworthy. I got an elf trivia game, but we never ended up playing it. My mother-in-law gets me a ton of elf merchandise, as mentioned in my Pokemon Green Let's Play. Oh, Windows Update, not now. Campaign Manager? What? Well, it said Campaign Manager. What the fuck does that mean? I don't need that. It said Keep Gaming or something, and I just hit Remind Me Later. That's never popped up. Joey! He does kind of look like Joey from Friends. I was looking more into it last night, editing the conversation where I was talking about how people don't like Friends because of the laugh track. I found out they also don't like Friends because of how problematic it is, how racist it is. I didn't see I've watched through the show at least 4 times. I mean, yeah, the casting is racist. The fact there's no diversity at all, and the fact that people complained so they had to add in an interracial relationship just to shut people up. Yeah, that's racist, but they didn't treat the character any differently. And there was also an Asian woman early in the show, but you can count on one hand how many black characters there are, even extras. So, yes, that is racist. That's a product of the time, and that's not good. I'm not excusing it or anything, but... And a lot of people saying it's not funny, I can get that. I think it's funny, but I can absolutely see why somebody wouldn't think it's funny. That's perfectly fair. But, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fat-phobic jokes and a lot of, it still sound, it's not... I don't... That term still weirds me out, like the whole whatever phobic, because... As a psychology degree owner, that's a misuse of the terms, but whatever. It doesn't really affect anything. Rapidash, yes. So, I thought Koga, we were really going to struggle on Koga, but we're doing quite well. Oh? Okay, well, is this our first time being poisoned? No, we got poisoned some earlier time in the game. I don't remember when. Ooh, we didn't take somebody out in the first turn. Okay. Confusion? Okay, this goes for multiple hits, right? Yes, otherwise it wouldn't be a barrage. Well, I'm kind of scared. Nope. Okay, 2 times. That's nothing. Did we just destroy Joey like it was nothing? Yes, Jason defeated Joey. Humph! You have proven your worth. Yes, yes. Alright, we have 6 badges already. Okay, he gives you Surf. I was thinking it was genius that Sabrina gives you Surf, but I couldn't remember. Who gives you Strength, then? The ability to use Strength. Because I was thinking, okay, you get Surf in Fuchsia City, but then... It would make a lot more sense if you had to go back and go to Saffron to get the 6th badge to be able to use Surf, and then you can move on to the 7th, but I guess that's not the case. So you can skip Sabrina until the 7th badge, because you have to have all 7 to open the final gym. Yeah, but the game is designed where it's actually pretty linear without being too linear, and a lot of people... Oh, I thought you were a gateway I could walk through, but nope, I actually have to use cut. I forgot. That's kind of dumb. I'm praising the game's design, but then they have all of this nonsense that you don't need at all. This adds nothing to the gameplay. And for those wondering, no, that is not an item ball we can go get. That is just a Voltorb, but we cannot reach at all anyway. Alright, I guess I'll save here. Are we going to cut the video? I believe so. Yeah? I thought it was going to take us a good bit longer. I thought we were going to struggle with Joey there, but no. I guess I'm done with my friend's rant. As far as game design, yeah, I think the battle... No, we'll get into its RPG mechanics, but the fact it orders you in such a way that you have to do certain things before you can do other certain things, because I believe you have to do Silphco also before the final gym opens. So no matter what, the difficulty curve is going to be pretty decent for you, and it's not going to be too easy or way too hard. And I think they did a really good job. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense, and it makes me wonder why later Pokemon games, again, I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, I know those are a lot more open, didn't expand on this, and why they made it more linear, because this is fun, just having this little bit of a freedom of choice. Different paths to get different places. Sure, there's always optional routes late in the game that are just there mostly for filler. Like, we have one of 2 choices to get to Cinnabar Island. We can surf south of Pallet, or we can go the extremely long way and go through Seafoam Islands, but I think we might skip that too unless we really need the levels. And we're actually, if you really look at it, close to the end of the game. If we don't want to go back and grind levels. And that feels really good. I've never played the game this way before. Not going out to beat every single trainer. And it's just really satisfying to see what you can do on a repeat playthrough. What you can skip in this world. And you can't really do that anywhere but Kanto. As far as at least the first 5 or 6 generations. 7 too, actually. So every game I've played, except Kanto, you can't really do this. So there, that rant's over. I'm LP Master 6. Goodbye.